Ndị Imo, ndewonu, ka m kọrọ unu obere akụkọ. Imo State is the heartland of the entire eastern part of Nigeria. However, through the years from government to government, the Imo people have been through quite an ordeal. But now, it's time for a rebirth. We all know that no man can secure an honest future without a good understanding of his near and distant past. Thus, the history, ordeal, and rebirth of the Imo people. This project is the bridge between the history of a people, what they have endured and overcome, their pride and heritage, to a future not too far away, made possible by true leadership. Put succinctly, a rebirth. We will showcase the new Imo, our heritage, our strength, and contributions to the global village through this documentary project reflecting state government achievements and the achievements of great and notable people of Imo State, both here and gone, home and abroad. I'm talking natural resources, urbanization and structural planning, cities and administrative decisions, education and politics, and history and notable people. The likes of Simon Bakwe, Ignatius Chukwudipata Chalonu, Adiele Eberechukwu Afigbo, Christiana Chris Anyanwo, all the way to the likes of Prince Amu Kamara, Chile Ebue Osuji, Collins E. Ijoma, and so forth. But there's more. The government of Imo State, through this project, will generate revenue, create jobs, and eradicate poverty. How? We propose an agricultural investment where the government of Imo State will offer lands to 5,000 Imo youth for farming and food production. This will not only foster industrialization and reduction of crime, but is also an avenue for Imo indigenes in diaspora to key in and become partners with the government for sustainable development. We will film and showcase this agricultural project for the world to see and applaud the current governor of Imo State for taking a stand against unemployment and poverty in Nigeria. We also propose a unique and set-apart estate called Ikemba Ultra-Modern City in Imo State, an estate landmass developed and reserved for the government for notable and successful Imo indigenes in diaspora to profit from and or retire to. Where within the city there would be streets, buildings, etc. named after the great indigenes in diaspora that have made a name for themselves and for the state of Imo in the global village. Through our documentary project aired via various media, we intend to incite interest in the minds of Igbo natives in diaspora, inviting them to partner with the government to build quality and affordable houses in order to develop the rural areas into top-notch urban cities. It would be an honor since they would be noted as partners of the government for the progress of Imo State. This project on the history, ordeal, and rebirth of the Imo people is the first of its kind, and Your Excellency would be the first man in history to unlock the underlying cultural history of the Imo people and tell the untold stories for the present and coming generations to see and acknowledge, keeping the Imo history alive. After all, we are a land of hope. Now who are we? We are One Voice Africa, a pro-African organization representing and expressing the true essence of Africa, not just as a continent of light, but a people of value, strength, character, and endowments. One Voice Africa realizes that if there ever is a time to rewrite the African story and create the real Africa for what it truly is, it is now. We seek to encourage Africans to know their own cultures and to project their creative experiences. We promote a deep sense of Pan-Africanism throughout the world, a rebirth of our civilization, culture, values, business, and moral determination. Since the world is a global village, we would love to see Africa, her knowledge and her findings, be seen globally. A mainstream Afro-cultural centrism is a dream we dare to dream. Alai Dimma.